Okay. But, you know, I've seen the videos, the documentary. And of course, the documentary is going to paint it a certain type of way. But when you see the people arrive, it just seems like absolute chaos because there's no electricity. It starts to go dark and it starts becoming pitch black. Everyone's fighting over limited resources. They bring in everyone's suitcases, but on a big truck, you know, a big container, and everyone's scrambling to get whatever suitcase might look like theirs. And people are walking around with big, you know, pallets of toilet paper, and it just looked like Lord of the Flies, essentially. I mean, is that a fair assessment, like that night?
I think I made one decision in the morning that killed the festival. The plane started, so the storm was the night before. The storm ended at some point early in the morning. The plane started arriving at sunrise that morning. And the festival site where the tents were, where the main food, restaurant, bar areas were, where the main stage was, it wasn't ready. So I said, fuck, we can't have people come here right now because it's destroyed from the storm. We need a few hours to set it up. So I sent everybody in buses from the planes to a beach on the other side of the island where we basically sent all the liquor, sent the jet skis, sent the boats, and said, all right, you know, open bar, everybody go have fun, like hang out here while we actually try to build the festival site up. And by the time they came back, it was pitch black, everybody was drunk. We didn't actually fix things well enough, and it kind of became mayhem. I think had I let them come at 7 or 8 a.m. when they were sober and calm, we could have worked things out. So like ultimately, like that was my last bad decision that led to the Lord of the Flies chaos.
Right. So this is happening, and there is a lot of chaos, but the world doesn't really know about it yet until the cheese sandwich photo. I remember when it hit my radar. It was that photo.
You're like, thank
God. And I was like,
oh,
thank God I'm not out there. Thank you, Ja Rule, for not returning my phone calls. Thank you.
That's funny.
So I guess this was billed as like, oh, there's going to be all these chefs and it's all luxurious and everything else like that. And people get this plate with a piece of cheese on a piece of white bread, and you know, and it just goes viral at that point. It eclipses all the other, you know, viral photos and videos you've done up to this point. When that, you know, cheese sandwich photo becomes viral, what did you think?
I just remember, I mean, the cheese sandwich actual story is something else. And Andy King told me the real story there in the past, you know, year and a half. I didn't even know until recently. But I just remember I'm standing on this milk carton, you know, and like I haven't showered or slept probably in 3 days right now. I'm in like an oversized long sleeve shirt in the sunny Bahamas at this point. People are surrounding me and yelling at me. Then I have someone give me the phone, and it's, you know, a reporter from not TMZ, but a well-known tabloid.
Vice?
No, I don't want to say who they are. And like, you know, they've been kinder in the recent years. But they said, Billy, we're about to report that you ran away from the festival on your yacht with a bunch of models and cocaine. And then someone else showed me on their homepage of their website, they were live streaming me standing on this milk carton. So I'm like, listen, guys, like on your website, you're live streaming me on the phone with you right now. I'm clearly still here. They're like, no, we have solid sources, so we're going to report that you ran away with cocaine and like models on your yacht. And like, it was that moment where I'm like, all right, I have no control. like this thing has just become far bigger than I know how to handle. And yeah, whether it's a cheese sandwich or the fact they're reporting I'm running away in a boat, like it just like became like this cultural driven moment where the truth became less important than the salaciousness and ridiculousness of what was happening.